Hello and welcome back to Gapeys Grow Room. This week we're going to take a look at the peppers. We got those started 2 weeks ago, so everything that's going to germinate should be germinated by now. There are a few that did not come up. I'm going to give them a little while longer, but I'm starting to lose hope that we'll see those come up. We'll also take a look at our rocoto pepper that we started probably almost a month ago. It's growing really slowly, but it's still alive. So let's take a look. We're going to start with the first ones we started, which was the olive rocoto. And I checked and it's been over a month since I started this, so about a month and 1 or 2 weeks. And as you can see, it's still pretty small. We've just got one set of true leaves coming out there, but I did have it repotted into this single 2.5-inch container, and it's just growing really slow. Now the next ones that I started are the bacchitums. These ones are about a month old now, and these ones here with the cups in the back, those are ones that did not germinate. So we had 2 in this tray that didn't germinate. One is the variegated tangerine tiger back there. I saved those seeds from a really late ripened pod, and I think it might have actually ripened off of the plant. So I guess I'm not too surprised that we didn't have any germinate. This is the Tangerine Tiger number 4, doing pretty good. The fried chicken is the other one that didn't come up. This was a Chinense variety from Batman, and nothing there. So those do take longer to germinate usually, the Chinense varieties. I'm not sure how old the seeds are. I haven't quite given up on it yet, but another week or so, and I'll probably say that that one is not going to come up. And then we've got some more Tangerine Tiger varieties here starting to get some true leaves. So I need to get these repotted up into single cells here in the next week or so. Next up we have all of our annuum varieties that we started, it's been 2 weeks ago now. This tray, we only had one that did not germinate, and that's the Antohi Romanian. Those were fairly old seeds, and I think I've actually tried growing that before and they didn't germinate, so I'm not too surprised there, but the other ones are looking really good. The Ausilio Italian, that one took a little bit longer to germinate, so they're a little bit small, but these other guys are looking pretty good. Jolene's Rustic Italian, Escamillo. The red Lycia, only 2 of those came up, and one of them has a seed stuck to it, so I don't think we're going to get too many of those. And then we've got our Shishitos. Now in this tray we have our Mexican varieties. I almost gave up on these last 2. These are Mexican varieties, Chile de Agua and Alcalde chili. Some of them you could just see that recently just germinated in the last couple days. That one in the middle there is just barely poking out of the soil. But we didn't have very good germination rate on those guys, so I'm glad some of them did germinate. And we've got the Guajillo and Pasilla, the Poblano, and then here is the Jedi Jalapeno. So this is an F2 variety. Last year I grew the F1s, so I saved seeds from those and am trying them again. In this tray we've got the rest of our jalapenos, and we had pretty good germination rate on most of these. We didn't have any that didn't come up. The Mammoth Jalapeno here, I was recently told this is actually a F1 hybrid, so since I saved seeds from a pepper to get these, this is probably the F2 variety there. And then we've got the Megatron, that one is an F1 hybrid. And then let's see, this one is the Pantera F1 hybrid. And this one is the Party Popper. I don't think that one's a hybrid. And then we've got Temprana and Travelers. So the Temprana didn't have great germination. We only had 2 come up there. And this one's got the seed stuck to the top. And then this one here is our hotter peppers. We had the cayenne, only 2 of those came up, and actually there is another one, 2 of them actually way in the back there that are just starting to come up. So that kind of gives me hope that maybe the fried chicken might actually come up. And then we've got our Caribbean red habanero. That one did not come up. That one was pretty old seed, so not too surprised there. And then we've got our Korean gochu and the Padron. Now I did get some peppers in the mail as a surprise from Jesus Rosario in Puerto Rico, and he's got peppers growing like crazy over there because it's a lot warmer than it is here. And he sent me a bunch of different peppers, and one of them was actually the Caribbean red habanero. So I decided to save seeds from the peppers he sent me, and I planted them, I think it's 2 weeks ago. And take a look, we've got some that are starting to come up. So we've got one there. I think I actually planted 2 seeds in this hole because it looks like there might be 2 seedlings coming up in that spot. And then we've got our Ninfadora, which is the variegated pepper that I grew last year, and 3 seedlings came up, but they look very different. So these 2 here have like a dark kind of purplish green colored leaves, and then this one is green. So it'll be interesting to see if these come out variegated or not. Last year when I grew these, some of them were not variegated. And that is all the peppers that I've started for the season. If you started peppers this season, let me know how the germination rate is going on the ones you started, and let me know if there's any exciting varieties that you're really looking forward to growing this season. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.